true to our colors, red, white, and blue. We prove it every day. PRIDERESPECT. We mean every word we say. We stand the test. We are the best. South Columbus, hip, hip, hooray.
Good morning, Eagles. Welcome to the Eagles Nest News Morning Show. I am Miss Jenkins, the very, very proud principal of South Columbus Elementary School.
And I am Miss Griffin, the very, very blessed assistant principal of South Columbus Elementary School.
And today is Wednesday, April 21st, 2021. And what was yesterday, Vicki? Miss Griffin?
Well, you know what? It was 420 was yesterday.
Yes, it was.
And so we are moving through this month.
We are.
The end of the year is going to be upon us before we know it.
That's correct. And so let's talk about how the weather's going to treat us today.
Okay, now this weather, I am such a poor weather person because it seems like every day I tell a little fib about the weather. I thought it was going to be warmer today. It was very, very nippy this morning.
You said it was going to be.
Yeah, but it was way cooler than I expected, I guess, in my head.
So that was your personal thing.
I guess so.
I guess.
I guess. I just can't take it. I need it to be in the mid-60s, 70s in the morning. It is way too cold. And then this afternoon, it's not even going to hit 70.
That's okay. The sun will be out,
really
right?
Not.
Look how pretty that sun's going to be.
Watch. It's not going to come. I'm going to be looking for it all day, and it's not going to come. What do we have tomorrow, Miss Palmer? Can I get a little break tomorrow? 70. Wow, we're going to hit 70 tomorrow.
That's a beautiful day, and look, there's going to be
Look how cold it's going to be in the morning. I can't even wear my toes out.
It's beautiful weather, y'all.
I'll move on.
But you know what? It'll always be sunny in South Columbus.
Hashtag facts.
Okay. Well, as we enjoy this lovely medium weather, Miss Bigelow and the crew are preparing a lunch that you will love today. We're having fish, nuggets, peas and carrots, fruit and milk. As always, teachers, please get your lunch counts in by 9 a.m. so that they can prepare adequately. If you're a virtual student or parent watching, remember we serve lunch on the South Lumpkin side of the building between 11 and 11:45, and what's included is breakfast for the next day, so please support our school nutrition program.
Yummy. Shout out to Miss Bigelow and the crew.
Yep. Well, today's theme,
Witty Wednesday.
But before we get to our joke, we have a special guest who's going to actually give us the Witty Wednesday joke of the day. We have in our presence the very special Dr. Stefan Lawrence. Welcome to our show, Dr. Lawrence. So, Dr. Lawrence, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Like she said, my name is Dr. Lawrence. I'm from Columbus, Georgia, born and raised. I went to Reese Road Elementary, then Fort Middle School, and then Hardaway for 3 years. I graduated from Northside. I signed to play college basketball at Columbus State, where I got 2 degrees. And then I got my doctorate degree from UGA. I'm the very, very...
Go Dogs!
Go, you know that. You know that. Go Dogs.
Not really. Go Nose.
No. And
I don't care.
Talking to... and I'm similar to Miss Griffin. Very blessed to be the assistant principal at Cone Middle School. Yep.
And I love that school.
Yes. And been blessed to be with her son for 3 years.
Aww, so, that's our little sweet RJ.
RJ attends Cone, and it's out there in Midland, and it's a good time. So.
Yeah. So I guess what made you decide to go back to get a doctorate? Because you're a pretty young administrator. And you've had several achievements. So wait, before even you got your doctorate, can you give us some of the accolades? And I don't want you to brag on yourself, but you have made quite the mark on education in our district, but not only in our district, in our state.
It's I've been blessed. It's I just try to go to work every day and do what's best for my kids. I taught at Carver High School for 8 years, and quite literally the best time of my life. It was so much fun being amongst my kids, and I think my passion got recognized because I never felt like I was at work. I never had a bad day.
We talk about that all the time.
I actually went to my kids to get away from the adults that stress me that stress me out.
We know it. We
So-
get it.
So yeah, I was Carver's Teacher of the Year, and then I ended up being the Muskogee County School District Teacher of the Year in 2016. In 2019, I was the state finalist for Georgia Teacher of the Year.
Wow.
In the top 3 for that, and then I, started working as an administrator. And I've gotten other things, like the Georgia Teachers of English Teacher of Color Award
Wow.
for breaking barriers. Carver won an award for breaking barriers that limit advanced placement coursework to students. We were one of three schools in the state that got that award. I was AP coordinator at that time. The state basketball championship was a highlight to see those kids.
Because you
get
also
that.
coach.
I did
Or
coach.
you did coach.
I did coach, and regrettably had to give that up. Still sad about that, but yeah. So I had a blast my 8 years in the classroom. I really, really did.
Well, that is awesome. Vicki, did you have something? Did you want to ask him?
Well, he kind of wrapped it up with everything, kind of like what inspired you to even get into education
yes.
and, continue this progression to where
Right.
you are today.
Well, education wasn't the plan for me when I went to college. I originally went to college to be a pharmacist.
Oh.
Yeah, and because they worked at that time they were working. If you worked at Rite Aid, you worked half the year, and you made about $98,000 for half a year's work. So I was like, oh yeah, sign me up.
Right.
But I was miserable because that's not what I wanted to do. And I was working a summer camp as a basketball player. We put on summer camps for younger kids, and Dr. Brubaker at CSU, he found me on the floor. He asked to talk to me the next day. And then he talked to me about just the lack of black men in education. We make up,
so true.
black men make up less than 2% of all of America's teachers.
Wow.
And how my voice was a voice that was definitely needed. And I went home and talked to my dad, who's also a teacher. And I changed my major the next day. It's the best, besides being baptized, probably the best decision I've ever made in my life.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
So,
deep. So
That's
deep.
wonderful.
Yep.
Yep. So it's definitely meant to be your
Oh,
It
path.
was a
for sure.
calling.
Definitely, definitely a calling, for sure.
And lastly, because you are a middle school administrator, we've got our 5th graders who will soon be middle schoolers.
True.
What advice would you give to our 4th and 5th graders to prepare for middle school?
Oh, just, middle school is different. Very different.
Quite.
We will, as a middle school administrator, I will expect you to have listened to people like Ms. Griffin and Ms. Jenkins, and listen to the lessons that they've given you about hard work, about maturity, about the importance of academics. That groundwork should have already been laid. I will be doing the part of kind of helping you transition into high school. Now, unfortunately, a big part of my job deals with students who don't understand that the expectations of them are higher. If I wanted to work at an elementary school, I would have gone to an elementary school, but I expect to be working with young adults. Kids come into my building 11 and they leave 14 years old. So I expect to be working with teenagers who can make decisions, who can show maturity. And, if you can't do that, that's my job to help you do that.
I love the way you phrase that. And this is coming from somebody, I was a middle school AP for many years, and woo, it was a trying time in my life too.
And I was a middle school teacher in the classroom, so I can say from experience that is so true. When you walk into middle school, and we tell our kids this all the time when they come visit us in the office, when you hit middle school, they expect you, it's a world of a difference. They expect you to be a grown-up, so to speak. There is no giving you a break here and there. They expect you to be a teenager as soon as you walk through that door.
Absolutely.
So, yep.
That's good advice. Well, and of course, finally, let's talk about the joke of the day. You're going to have to bring it because we had some kids that really bring it every week with the joke. So
Really?
let's go with your joke. What do
All
you got?
right. Here
Kids,
we go.
listen, we're going to rate Dr. Lawrence because this is going to determine whether or not he's allowed back on the show.
If his
Okay.
joke bombs, he's bombing.
All right, here we go. What did the ninja order when he walked into Burger King?
What did the ninja order when he walked into Burger King?
Let me get some wait time. I don't know. What did he order?
A wapa!
I got it. I like that one.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
I think he
Okay,
can come back.
You can come back.
Audience, can he come back? Yell thumbs up.
Appreciate it, man.
That was cute.
I
Well,
like that one.
thank you for coming on to our show.
Our kids, we're going to see our kids walking around doing that all day.
Right, okay.
That's-
If you just stick around to the end of the show, we'd appreciate it.
I will. I want to walk to school. I want to see what y'all doing up here.
Okay, so for the rest of the announcements, let's talk about Poetry Month. And what do you have for us
Okay.
today?
So keeping in line with Poetry Month and Earth Day, Earth Month,
Mhm.
our poetry tribute today.
Is it
okay.
a dramatic interpretation?
All right, so
Is it?
as we always do,
Okay.
I recite and Ms. Jenkins does her dramatic interpretation.
I'm ready.
Okay? Are we ready? We're
Yes.
ready.
Okay.
The tree hugger. Yes, I am a tree hugger, and I do so love the trees. Trees give us negative ions, oxygen to breathe. Lovely wooden sentinels, our siblings are the trees. Though they have no legs to walk, they move within the breeze. The trees see many curious things, perhaps hear even more. They'll share their secrets if it's what you ask them for.
I have a secret.
Listen with your soul to leaves within the wind. You'll be back to hear more again and again. Okay, and that, my friends, is what we call a sonnet.
Oh,
Okay, a sonnet has
14
14 lines.
Iambic
and
pentameter.
It
I remember that from
follows
high
a rhyme scheme. So this is our sonnet.
I like that one.
All right.
That's
As an English
awesome.
teacher, I appreciate that.
There you go. We have been learning about poetry all month.
I
We
really-
know we're tired of haikus, that's for sure.
I do a rap verse every day at my school.
Oh, well, give
What's
us
yours
one.
from today?
Impromptu. Come on.
Today it was Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this.
Biggie Small.
Biggie Small.
Like it, like it,
That's
like
That's what
it,
it was today.
like it.
Okay, so we don't have any birthdays out there today, so we'll kick back up on tomorrow because I think we have a few. Don't forget, today is Administrative Professionals Appreciation Day. Our office staff, Miss Connie, Miss Diane Weatherholtz, they really are the glue that holds this place together. I know they make our jobs a whole lot easier, and they really just keep us employed, because otherwise sometimes things get a little hairy up there and I might lose this job. But thank you for them for holding us down.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, a million thank
So
yous.
please make sure you show love to them. Have your kids and come up and give them cards and things, because they really, really do just about everything in this office, and we could not do our jobs without them, so we appreciate them today.
And if you recall, yesterday on 420, I mentioned that it is Autism Awareness Month, and we asked that every Wednesday for the remainder of the month that we wear blue.
Which is only one more Wednesday, but
Right,
that's okay.
In honor of autism awareness. And, you know, and teachers, give your students a little education about what autism is. If you haven't already, you know, it's just a time for us to recognize our differences within our students and just embrace those differences. We all are unique.
Yes, we are.
And that just reminds us of that. Also, teachers, remind your parents to complete the summer survey.
Summer school survey.
Mhm.
And then what about the pre-K one? The one.
Yes, teachers, pre-K teachers, I will be sending you that information today. We also have a survey for pre-K parents about transitioning, a summer program for students transitioning to kindergarten. So look out for that.
Okay. Is that all we got?
That's all we've got for
Well,
today.
that's it for this edition of the Eagles Nest News. We'd like to thank Dr. Lawrence from Aaron Cole Middle School for coming to
It's
join
fun.
us today. But y'all, please remember,
Wear your mask, Wash your hands and watch your distance.
And as always, at South Columbus We Soar, where I am safe, I am organized, I am accountable, and I'm respectful. Y'all have a great, funny, Witty Wednesday with the wapa. And we will see you tomorrow for Thankful Thursday. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.